Let the Madden fanatics begin, my boys, and welcome to another episode of
We are
The
20
Soul.
minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York.
We got that beautiful game, my boy.
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Buffalo. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen working from the pistol. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Velus Jones now on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Young. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bills have got it. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We got a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Set, ready. Set,
Throwing is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Quick, yellow. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Check.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
62 blaster.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Oh, a loose football. The Bills have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the deep.
Go on quick. Get off my sticks. I've been waiting.